Is there anything that we can do here in our first match? No, not really. They got everything that they need, and they just take us out here. Ooh, we can do this. We can do this. We can survive! Y'all, we got a Silvally here, that's right, and looking for one of the best pairings with it in this game that's still packing such a big punch into this meta right now. We are in this meta for another month, so why not still find some good decks that you could be using that is outside of Suicune, and Silvally is your answer right there. And before we go into that, let me know, what is your favorite normal type Pokemon? First Pokemon that comes to mind is Snorlax, the big boy, but let me know what yours is, and as we go through this deck together. So we are running 2 Zeraoras, 2 Type Nulls, 2 Silvallis, 2 Pokeballs, 2 Rocky Helmets, 2 Professor's Research, 2 Cyrus, 1 Mars, 2 Reds, 1 Sabrina, and 2 Gladion. Now, what's really great about this deck is, as you know, Silvally is such a beast. It can really fit into any kind of typings and really make that archetype really great because you are running 2 colorless energy for attacking for 50, but primarily you are attacking for 100 damage essentially every turn because of the amount of supporters that you have. And because this is a non-EX, you are really only losing 1 point once this gets knocked out, and therefore get to attack again with your second Silvally or Zeraora. Now, what's awesome about having Zeraora, but we're gonna flux a little bit because we definitely like this art the most, is that it draws its own lightning energy when you're starting at the end of your first turn. And because you are really running only Type Null and Zeraora, you have a 50% chance of getting Zeraora plus the Pokeballs and the Professor's Research, so whatever math that is. But you have a high chance of getting Zeraora on there, and so because you can put the energy, or it draws its own energy right away in the beginning, you can dedicate that other energy into your Type Null, and therefore being a massive threat to anything else. With all these water decks that are going around, being able to knock things out with Froakie right away, that gets gone. Or even dealing 70 damage to Suicune, being able to two-shot it is super important. And then from there, you're just kind of doing your thing. You're literally just setting up your board, you're attacking, they're getting tip damage from Rocky Helmet, you're being able to attack with a red for 120 if you have the Rocky Helmet on. Goodbye your Suicune, goodbye all those 140 type of Pokemon that we're seeing in the meta as well. So this deck overall felt really great, and you get some fun heart of the cards moments, which you will see a lot of in this video because these supporters come in just at the right time. Alright y'all, if you enjoy the vibes, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and definitely click that notification bell button so that you do not miss out on a thing. Alright, with that out of the way, go ahead, kick back, relax, and enjoy these battles. Alright y'all, we're going second. Okay. This is actually really lovely. They need to get this up fast, otherwise they are cooked. Otherwise they are cooked. Alright, they gotta... Alright, so they're gonna power up this Giratina, let this thing go down. Make a lot of sense. Okay. Now let's do this. Okay, we're here. We'll throw this here. Hit end turn, because they get the energy. Alright. What you gonna do now? Boom, 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 boom. Boom. What are you gonna do now? Okay, so do they attack or do they retreat here? They do decide to retreat. That's wild, okay. They're keeping here, alright. I feel like we gotta go for the Gladion here. Let's see if we get it. And now let us decide if we're attacking for 50 or what just happened? Uni with the 50. So he finally goes live. Oh my goodness. We've been live once this week already. We're trying. Oh man, how are you doing? What a way to say hello. What a way to say hello. Just what a way to say hello. For those of you who are watching, we are live on the YouTube, so be sure to hit that notification bell button so you don't miss out on these bombs. It's crazy. Alright, so they are far away from attacking. Are they? Alright, well that's scary. They heal here. Okay. A Sylveon would be really nice here, though. Okay. We're just gonna Gladion again, just so that way we have it for sure. And then we go here. We get to retreat into you. And go here, throw this up there, and attack for 100. Both babies are good actually. Both babies are good. Isla what? Isla now has like 7 teeth. It's like crazy. Levi is vibing. He's actually passed out right now, which makes things really simple and easy for us. Okay. So they go here. Okay, we take these. But both the babies are good. Alright, so they only have 1 point here. Alright, we do this for the time being. Alright, we don't get what we're looking for, but we get to go here. We have to go here. And then we can attack for 50 just because they can't attack us, right? Alright, so this is gonna hurt them a lot. Okay, that's scary. That's scary. They still have another Greninja and another rare candy. There's their Suicune. Okay, do they charge this up? I think you charge this up because you know that we can't attack. Oh, wow, okay. And do you ping this to bring it down to 80? 70, wow. That's really good. I don't think there's anything we can do from here. Oh, Repel's so annoying. Do they mess up? Nope, they don't mess up. Is there anything that we can do here in our first match? No, not really. They got everything that they need, and they just take us out here. Ooh, we can do this. We can do this. We can survive. Yeah, we can survive. We can survive and attack here. I could have put the extra one on there, but we're fine. We're fine for right now. Sabrina was literally the best draw that we had. And now we need them to not Sabrina. Yes! Yes! No Irida. No Irida. It's just no cape. No cape, but even if they have a cape, we red. We win. We win! Uni, that goes out to you. Thank you so much again for the 50. GG's. Alright, here we go. Things you don't like to see is this start right here, though. They be gaming over. They game everywhere. They game everywhere. And then this right here. This right here. Of course you have the Rocky helmet. Give me my Mars. Give me my Mars. Okay, let this. Can this be Silvally? Nice. Type null I met. Type null I met. We go here. We go here. Let's pop off. Yeah, let's pop off. We're gonna put this here. Let's pop off. Let's pop off. We about to hit for 120 here. Free retreat into the Silvally red. 120. They run away. Sure, draw through your whole deck. It don't matter. It will matter because they're about to drop a Charmander right here. There it is. If I don't get Mars next turn, I'm actually really sad. So this is what happens. They rare candy into Charizard. They rare. Okay, so we hit them for. This is interesting. So this takes 2 turns no matter what, right? So I think it's actually smarter to save the red. I think it's smarter to save the red for the Charizard. Cooked? Yeah, we're a little cooked. We're a little cooked. I'm just surprised they still have. There it is. Okay. So they put their energy here. That's crazy. So now we have to use our red? Alright. That's fine. We have to use our red now. Oh my goodness. If we can get red and then Sabrina, we can actually win this. Alright, so we run like small child here. We run away. We run away like baby here. Okay? We do not face this. And then we have... Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. We go here. Follow me. Follow me. We doing this. Heart of the cards. Oh my goodness. We go here. We go here. We hit the red. And now what I don't need for them is I don't need for them to evolve. Now if they do evolve, we're still kind of okay because we can still Sabrina and keep them in there, right? Like, because they need 5 energy. They need 5 in order for them to attack us with the 150. That Stoke will help them get to 4, but then they have to just do it all over again. Alright, so they're going to drop an Entei. They'll drop an Entei down. We're fine with that. We're fine with that. I want the win, but we're fine with that. Okay. Yep. We saw that coming. Do they have a leaf? Is the question. If they have a leaf, we're cooked. If they have a leaf, we're cooked. Okay. They have to run this with leaf. You have to. Oh, but we have the Cyrus. But we have the Cyrus. Okay, it don't matter. Because we hit for 100, that's 80, that's not enough. So we Sabrina here. Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. Give me your Entei. Give me your Entei. Throw this over here. Smack that for 100. And so now, even if they potion, or they Pokemon Center later, we're a little scared. But they have the leaf. They have the leaf. Do they have the potion? Do they have the potion? Let's go. That's a W right there. Boom, 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 boom. That's crazy. All this time, that was only their first point. And that's how we manage the cards, right? We only had to take out 2 of them, and they had to take out 3 of ours. So now we play the right card. We play Cyrus. Bring this bad boy up here. And we say good night. We say good night. Oh my gosh, that was scary. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I didn't think we was gonna come through with that one, but jeez. We're going second here. We are going second here. So let's see how we could start. We can obviously start with the Silvally. Attack for that 50. They also are lightning here. What do they start off with? They start off with an Oricorio. So we actually don't care. We don't care because we get to attack before they do. So we're good. We're good here. So let's see what comes from this. Versus research, yada yada, sure. Okay, there's their Raikou, okay. So I'm actually fine with this Raikou being here. That's also okay. We had no cards. We had no cards in our hand and we got our red back. Alright. So now we actually get to do this. Throw this out here as well. And it's like, thank you. Oh my goodness, we didn't get the type. No. Didn't get it like we wanted it to. So I think if they're smart here, they're gonna put an energy on like this Pikachu or on this Raikou. Or even on this Oricorio just to get it out so that way you can have the Raikou up. Yeah, this is the smart play here. Although it's gonna take some time for them to be able to build that up. 160 damage. Are we scared about that? Not really. There's the type. No. Okay, so this does 60, does 30 more for each energy attached. So they're going to be doing 120 damage. By the time that they're ready to come up, they're going to be dealing 120 damage. I feel pretty okay, honestly, with where we're at. Because they're just going to let this go down. We just gotta hope that they don't have a potion. We just honestly can't deal with the healing. But now that we've gotten this Pokeball out here, double type null, double Silvally kind of goes crazy. And I'm actually gonna evolve this one just so that way they don't want to red card me again in case they run double red card for some reason. Just like if we can play around stuff like why not do that? Why not do that? All right. So here comes you. We need a Cyrus here, though. Okay, so they hit us here. We knew that was gonna happen. We want a Cyrus or a Sabrina in case they try to run away. Cyrus really more important just to like track them down, but we can still hit them with the red. There's a Gladian. Now we're gonna hit them with the red. We're gonna throw down this Silvally again, avoiding any hand disruption. Just red here. That's 120. It's 120. What are we gonna do now? What are we going to do now? Also, shout out to the baby still being asleep. Knock, 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 knock. Letting me be able to just vibe with y'all. I say this as I turn this on, right? Ooh. Ooh, elemental switch is cute, but like you're not really doing much. You're not really doing much. Okay. See, this is where I said I want the Cyrus, right? Like I just bring this back up and the game. Bring this back up and end the game. Bring this back up and the game. Bring this back up and the game. Hey, bring this back up and the game. What? Bring this back up and the game. That's bring this back in the game. What? Bring this back in the game. Let's go. Jeez. All right, we're going first. Nothing much we can do here. We're just gonna Rocky Helmet. They are Rowlet Raikou, which is an interesting choice here. This skill dive is really frustrating. All right, let's do this into this, I guess. They are not gonna want to hit us up front, so we'll do this here. And which is fine, because if they're not gonna get the energy to come into here, then we're gonna be good. And yeah, y'all, this art looks so sick. There's like and I'm like searching for this. Like I like saw this tattoo and I was just like, I gotta have it, but I can't find it. Hold on. Oh, they retreated. That's interesting. They don't have their card. They don't have their card that they're looking for. Okay. That's fine. We'll go here. Alright, if they don't put down another basic, we Sabrina Silvally take this thing out and then we're not worried anymore. Okay, they had another one. That's fine. How did I not save this? I feel so... I'm like so out of touch right now. Alright, so we get to go here. Professor's research. Yo, we about to end this whole man's career. Rank 6998. So close to perfection. What's up, Michael? How you doing? If it was 6969, it would have been hilarious, or a 6996. That would have been great. Alright, let's see if I can find this photo. Oh, rare candy into that. Okay. Alright, we're gonna attack them now. We're just gonna straight up attack them now. Yup. Beautiful. Okay. Sabrina, ain't nobody got time for this. Ain't nobody got time for this. Cause they can attack us for 100 anywhere on the board, so we're just gonna just straight up hit them for 100. And if what they need to do is they need to cape and Erica here. If they can't cape and Erica, say bye-bye. I'm sorry, I just hit it. Oh, they just tried running. That don't work. That don't work, les enfants. Now we could make this a longer game by just hitting the red and putting this on 10. But we ain't gotta do all that. We just gonna hit it right here. And we just gonna watch them concede. Just like that. It's just like that. It's just that easy. It's just that easy. And that was a game where we got to go first and still like came through with that. I'm really appreciative first off, but GG's! And there you all have it. Silvally Zeraora is still packing a punch into the meta, easily one of the better decks to be using on your ranked climb right now. If you're making your way up to Master Ball, please let me know down in the comments right now which deck did you use to climb, and be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and definitely click that notification bell button so you do not miss out on a thing. Alright y'all, until the next video, peace.